Welcome back to League of Puzzle Speedrunners, Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2024. Cards of the Heart here, joined by FFR21 and Tayman ND, fresh off his 3-0 sweep in this round. We are now going straight into our 3 versus 9 matchup of 6 and Kynayo. Kynayo, we're starting on hard for this one. FFR Pro, what are you expecting to see out of this match?
Hopefully a good match here. You know, both players do tend to play well on lower difficulties, as evidenced by 6's 12-second Gary 1 to start off. Hopefully this will be another close match here. Not starting off great, but it's early on, and hard does carry a lot of variance, so anything can happen. So we'll see. Hopefully we get a good one here.
And we've certainly had some players with experiences during this tournament on this level. Like Tayman, you're just coming off of a victory in this format. How has your experience been so far?
Basically, hard mode is where you really want to start sending those double fours. The AI cursor speed is, typically fast enough where you can get punished if you just have that double, or if you just have that single four combo. So I would say this is where you should start taking maybe an extra second or two. Really make sure you get that second double four, get that separation, and then maximize your odds of getting the quick kill.
And oh look now, Kynayo getting the quick attack, getting the 9-second stage. Lovely, lovely stuff. Those are the kinds of times you can get if you are supremely quick and supremely lucky with the opponent raising their stack early on.
I will say that I think Kynayo has the advantage here as 6's evil twin. Of course, the evil twin knows all of your weaknesses and is better posed to take advantage of them. So we'll see how 6 tries to handle that.
And so far, both players have pretty decent runs here going. 6 does have a little bit of a lead by a handful of seconds.
And going into this match, 6 did average a 6:33 time in his 2 easy races, 10:47 in his hard races, which is better than the rest of the field not playing today. So by all accounts, 6 has the time advantage over Kynayo, but these two certainly know what it takes to beat these opponents quickly, and whether they can execute on them is a whole nother matter. But if the execution is good from both players, we could see this match getting very close.
6 struggling, top off Koga there. Okay, gets there. Okay, 25. Not heavily punished, which is alright.
Oh, it's Kynayo missing that catch there.
Not finding the second 4 combo. Not critical here, not early on. As long as you get that garbage separation somewhere, you have a chance. But we tend to want those 4 combo garbage blocks on both sides to maximize those chances.
Yeah, 6 extending out to a 5 chain to ensure those double 4s, and that will work.
This is a nice attack from Kynayo. Maybe a bit overkill, but he didn't get that second double 4, and when you don't get that second double 4, it's a lot more likely that all the garbage is going to get glued together. But luckily, Kynayo not punished there. But that's definitely a big time waste if they find that clear. And that's a nice 9 combo from 6.
Ooh, that's a beautiful combo. I love that.
Beautiful. That stacks together so well, and
Oh,
That
I thought that was gonna be a
chain-
little left.
That chain
Okay.
cleared the combo trap before
Okay.
it could fall into
This-
place.
All right, still.
Okay,
Still
okay,
a
that's fine.
21.
It's okay, Tayman. You're not playing. If you
I
might be
am-
getting some flashbacks from the match you just had, but
I am in
it's
solidarity.
Okay, oh, Kynayo getting cleared on by Blaine. I'm surprised
no.
Blaine is not out of time. Oof. 6 getting cleared on by Tracy
Please-
here.
please
Gets
stop
the
chaining.
chain on time.
Still has this one double four. And a
Okay.
single four.
The single double 4, we'll say.
Does anyone think that the Kynayo looks a little bit like 6 there? Very important gameplay analysis we're talking about here.
I will say one wrinkle to think about going into this matchup. Kynayo did not have the time today to play this match out live, so he and 6 agreed to
Ooh,
record
nice
this match ahead of time. It was kind of a sudden change in plans a couple days ago. We had to get into this match, so these players had to get in the mental position to play this match out early. And it was kind of late at night too. Like I don't know how many other people get into issues with late night play, but certainly there has to be a different mindset to like playing in the middle of the afternoon, as most of us are playing in these tournaments, to playing late at night as this match was recorded.
I think it really depends on the person, because this can be, as Smart likes to talk about, it's a game where you can just turn off your brain and play, and sometimes it's better to just not think about your play. And plus it can help with the salt too, if you're a little sleepy. So I think it depends on the person. It could go either way.
I wonder if that's more of a playing late at night, or maybe not playing live in front of people. Like maybe the audience creates an extra expectation as well. But these players did not have to worry about that. So maybe we'll see their best. Maybe we'll see them have a little bit of a warm up they need to rev up. But so far Kynayo is getting some good stages and some bad stages, but that 11 Giovanni will certainly perk their spirits up a little bit. But it is 6 with a full stage lead as we head into the final 3 stages of this Game 1 hard run.
Oh, this might end up in the right position. Lorelei messes up that clear.
At 13 will be very nice. Okay, Kynayo had some garbage separation. Gonna get that cleared immediately, and has not sent enough to Richie. So a little bit of a slow burn to death on that one. Gonna set them back just a little bit.
6 going up to a 5 chain with a bunch of 4 combos. Still gets the double 4s off without all that gluing together. Bruno gets to 1.
Oh, this is some major scammer stop time scam. What is happening?
Oh, wow.
You had no time left, buddy. I'm sorry. That was illegal.
You know, if this were Tetris Attack, yes, Bruno would have no time for that. But no, this is Pokemon Puzzle League, and with every new garbage block that spawns from the garbage queue, the timer from being at the top of the screen has to reset for some inexplicable reason. I will never understand it.
That is just such a bad call. And this Bruno, wow.
6 gets a low right on Bruno after a minute, though. But he will be first in Sagiri 2.
Certainly have to wonder where 6 thinks Kynayo's at right now, but that 12-second Bruno's gonna create a little bit of a threat. And so as 6 hits the final stage, Kynayo is not that far behind. If Gary does not cooperate, we could be in for a long one, but Gary does cooperate, and with a 17-second stage, 6 will be finishing game 1 at a time of 10 minutes 32 seconds. And that is good enough for Pokeball number 1.
I don't really understand the concept of a good Gary 2 hard mode.
I think we have concepts of plans for how to beat Gary 2, but I'm not sure anyone actually knows.
Ooh, that is a 6 chain off garbage from Gary 2. Kynayo had to be quick not to get crush killed by all that. Alright. Kynayo is done with a
Kynayo
decent
finishes with officially 11:20. So fairly solid performances from these two in this first game. It seems like Kynayo had a few early slip-ups, but definitely got into a groove at the end. And now it is Kynayo's choice for what level to play next. Will it be easy, normal, or V hard, as is new to this round from the previous. And you know, thanks to the player turnout for this tournament, Kynayo actually skipped the need to win a match in the previous round to move on to this format. So Kynayo is dealing with this for the first time, having to come up with a level on the spot with the new V-Hard round introduced, trying to figure out what's the best way to go about it. And you know what? For game 2, we are going V-Hard. So the desperation card gets played very early, it seems.
Yep, Kynayo's, just like a lot of other players, gonna try to get the randomness on their side. We'll see if it will pay off for them.
Alright, puzzlers, timers are counting down. We are ready to start this game 2 on the V-Hard difficulty. And we have certainly seen some players have their struggles with V-Hard in this tournament, but it could be just what Kynayo needs to get back into this race.
The difficulty is so nice, we had to do it twice. I'm once again angry at that mid-air clear.
Yeah, it's a little gross. But this Gary
Don't do it.
will go down. Okay.
Alright, a decent start for 6:29 seconds for him, 34 seconds for Kynayo, and we're gonna be in a bit of a nebulous position here, puzzlers, because V-Hard tends to, I don't know. Personally, I find V hard tends to be played based on vibes and execution. Like if you're executing well, then you can certainly get away with some short attacks early on. But if you're not getting the combos and chains that you're wanting, then you're probably going to want to go bigger. And as these stages progress, we will certainly want to go bigger on these attacks. Like I don't know FFR. How do you feel about this V hard level?
V hard, yeah, V hard. I kind of think of it as just two halves. You know, the first half is the second half of hard difficulty, and the second half is the first half of S hard. Like, so just play it as, you know, just two halves put together into one whole run, and generally it's been fairly successful, at least for me, anyways. Unfortunately for Kynayo, he's taking a reset on Brock. Yikes.
Yeah, I think the general consensus is what you said, FFR. It does play as a combination of hard mode and S hard. But the real question is, like, where do you pinpoint that transition point? Is it around Sabrina? Is it around Tracy? Is it around Rocket? Like, it's hard to decide when you should start going all out for the combo kill. I tend to go all out for the combo kill around Lorelei or so. Before that, and then, you know, always send the pillar attack if the game gives it to you.
Yeah, it's a tough call. You know, kind of the middle section of V hard is, you know, kind of iffy. You can kind of, you know, depending on how you're feeling, you can kind of play it like hard difficulty or more like S hard. Kind of depends on, you know, how you're feeling.
And as someone who's been grinding for world record in this category recently, the quick attacks are certainly working well enough for me to rely on them for the first full half of this 16-stage run, so I will take the combo-based approach into Blaine and get runs that are many seconds ahead of my current personal best, like even a full minute at times. But yeah, I've certainly had to reset some runs that have gone bad very early on, and you certainly can go bad with sending the quick attacks really early on. You're getting some stages like Kynayo is getting here on this surge where they still manage to clear a lot of panels and make you send 8+ lines. It's kind of a hard call to make, which is often why I tend to give a vibes check onto the run, just based on your execution of the chains. Like Kynayo not having a great time with this V hard so far. 6, meanwhile, has been laying down the combos at the right times and is getting plenty of quick stages as a result. But
yeah, you definitely don't want to send a really huge chain early on, because it's a decent chance we'll get a clear, and then that'll just take such a long time to transform.
Transformation time is definitely what 6 is seeing from Sabrina right now. Just hoping for some pillars to try and make things hold. Not quite filling in for 6 on this one. In fact, Sabrina's gonna have time to set up a 9 combo off of the
what are you doing,
transformed
Sabrina?
garbage.
Sabrina, what are you doing?
Oh boy.
Don't go up. You
Kynayo
get down from there.
might have.
Get down from there.
Trap. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sabrina's attack is continuing on 6's side. Got a double 4 set up after the shock block.
Nope. Immediately
Oh.
gets the garbage on top there. Going for... Oh! Okay.
Okay. Running out of time after 1:34. Certainly making the justification for an early stage reset there. Because a 30-second stage plus a reset plus another 30-second stage would have resulted in about that much time anyway. It's all a confidence thing.
Kynayo getting bailed out on that Koga, I would say.
Yeah, getting a slow burn. Often you get slow burn kills on V hard. Woof.
And
Blaine
that's a
almost
greedy
got to
Blaine.
that 5 combo.
That's a very greedy Blaine, leading 6 to finish the first half of this run in a little over 7 minutes. Meanwhile, Kynayo is still dealing with Sabrina. Oh, needed
that could have
needed
been
a sizable chain.
That
And
could have been
now
it if,
Sabrina's
go
gonna
ahead.
get off to another chain. And now Kynayo doesn't have really anything to counter Sabrina with, so they're gonna reset the stage.
Yeah, I
And
think... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we're just gonna see more and more resets as the stages go, Tayman.
Yeah, I think Sabrina is maybe the earliest place you could consider resets. I've definitely had some Sabrinas go like a minute plus. And she will die, like if you get off a decent pillar attack, she will die pretty reliably. I think it's just, again, a vibes thing, where you just feel out, like, okay, do I think she could die soon, or does she have way too many blocks and I should reset? But I think a lot of people, they do a happy medium, they'll let things play out for a little bit, and then as soon as they get really high up and get another garbage clear, that's when they'll tend to reset.
I, for one, felt very stubborn about the
Oh,
V
no!
hard.
Oh,
Wow! Oh, wow! A
tier.
second tier garbage clear from 6's Tracy, wasting even more time there. And yeah, to the reset point, I feel like I definitely let a few stages play out a little too long in my match against Eileen Being Smart last week. I think I'm one of the most stubborn players in letting stages play out, especially when you get into this mid game. You see opponents like Sabrina, like Team Rocket, like Giovanni that will try to line out multiple matches from transformed garbage, and it's just all of 6's time is being wasted right now as Kynayo has managed to catch up.
Can't mess that up, Tracy. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, this Tracy for 6 is now up to 2 minutes and counting.
And why would you want to count? That will just make you depressed.
But
Well,
counting is so much fun.
I don't want to count how long my V-Hard stage is going.
Well, on the silver lining, as the stages progress, as each minute of play counts down, then everyone will have less time to save themselves at the top of the screen. There's some fixed percentage that the stack health goes down.
Might be decent for Kynayo.
Oh,
But the purples are gonna fall into place. Are you kidding me? What is going on here, man? No one likes this. No one likes you in the anime either.
Yeah, especially no one likes a Tracy going 3 minutes and counting for
Unbelievable.
6.
Oh, this might? Nope.
This is what V Hard can do. V Hard has the power to take down everyone.
Can we get some love for Tracy in the chat? It's the Tracy show, featuring Tracy. He will take shitty pictures, no, shitty drawings of your V Hard times.
I think the show got canceled in the 90s.
Oh boy.
But it is Kynayo out of Tracy first. And
What is? Oh my God, Tracy!
are the combos falling into place? Oh, that's a 12!
Woo!
Ooh,
Oh, that was
let's
so
go.
clutch. Kynayo needed every bit of that to feel better about this run. And I will say this about the match, since this was recorded ahead of time.
Oh my
After 4
God.
minutes, Tracy's finally done.
See, like reset
But
stress, they're always dicey, but like you could have gotten like 6 more attempts in that amount of time. Oh, and
Unbelievable.
another.
And look at that. That's a low right side on Giovanni
Wow.
stacking. Kynayo will take care of that without too much trouble. Indeed.
Oh,
Kynayo is
careful,
putting
6.
things together.
This might be. I would do a reset here. Oh, but if you can get.
Oh,
They're doing. No! A few
6
more
just
lines
did
short.
not have enough.
Right to the reset. Six knew that was gonna be short and just immediately
Down stacking.
turn around. Oh yeah, this down
stacking?
stacking is very suspect.
Nope. Oh, messes up the yellows, but now it's gonna be reds. Somehow has time for all that, and
Wow.
I saw the what?
Oh yeah, Kynayo. Not exactly too pleased with how that Richie got to all that.
All right,
How does have-
6 has a low right side on Team Rocket, and will catch up another stage there. And
Please
again,
give up.
it needs to be mentioned, the way that I had to get these players to record their match in order to get this done in a timely fashion. Neither player knows how the other is doing right now. They had no way to like screen watch and see how these two, how the other was playing. So if they wanted to keep tabs.
But no, the greens are there on. What are you doing?
Oh,
Please.
boy.
Greens on the
Oh,
bottom.
no. That's going to be another
Down stack. And,
clear
yeah.
from Giovanni. And it is Kynayo kind of on that patent pending 2-stage lead. And we're going to see this a lot
Kaboom!
in V Hard. Oh man, Kynayo is definitely devoid of colors to advance that chain within the middle.
Oh, but messes that up. Don't see second tier. Don't do it. What did I just say?
Oh, yeah.
Giovanni.
Oh, Lorelai. Kynayo was probably dead if Kynayo said enough. Runs out
But it
of
doesn't
time
matter.
in 30 seconds.
What?
Okay.
It doesn't matter, and
Rod, what are you
Kynayo
doing?
is getting off to an extended lead while Giovanni makes lag chains all over the place.
Stop! For goodness sake.
What?
No.
Six is choosing to let this stage play out. And I don't know, at that height of panels, maybe I wouldn't. So now 6 will pull the trigger on
and
resetting.
Oh, is this
Ooh,
gonna
this
be
is-
this gonna be a ceiling or a floor or just
Oh.
a clear?
That was gonna
Now how?
that block was gonna
Oh,
bottom
Kynayo.
out.
Oh, of course. the
Kynayo
yellows
did
are
not
there.
have anything to follow up on top of that.
And
Now Kynayo needs to raise. Oh, couldn't downstack that and runs out of time. Oh no. So that's gonna prove to be a sizable setback.
Oh, okay.
Alright, 6's Giovanni runs out of time at 25 seconds, so the lead is down to 2 stages.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that 6 actually had nearly a 3-stage lead early on. And then Kynayo built up nearly a 3-stage lead.
This is the chaos that V-Hard can wreak on everybody. We do mean everybody.
Oh, this could be a low left for 6. Yes, sir.
Job well done. 6 is screaming back in this race. And Bruno gets a second-tier match to
and
escape from that potential trap. Definitely hate to see that if you're Kynayo. Has a little bit of a factory going, but Bruno gets a chain off the garbage anyway.
We got pillars on the Lorelei side, but those blues are going to fall perfectly into place. Oh, it's Bruno. Bruno was down stacking, but it's not going to go off with a chain. What is this, Laura? They're gonna have time to get to that? Of course she is, because like, why wouldn't she?
Boy.
When is there?
Oh, now?
Oh, maybe.
Now Lorelei might have a problem.
Lorelai's got nothing left.
She will have a problem.
Absolutely destroyed, you piece of crap. PG.
And just like that, 6 is back onto the same stage. Oh, Kynayo did something really neat to extend that chain.
That was a nifty one.
What a neat little catch. That's frame perfect to keep that as a chain. Definitely takes a lot of practice to get that timing good.
I would reset this if I'm Kynayo here. He's a little pinned down, and Bruno's not topped off.
Yeah, there it is.
And my communication goes into the past. He hears my advice and resets it several days ago.
Your powers are amazing, Tay.
It's very, very useless. My superpower is giving people advice on Pokemon Puzzle League. I wish I could teleport or something.
Teleport over space and time.
Boy, that's...
Now both players having a time on Bruno. We're going to see some dueling resets as the timer approaches 20 minutes. Like, these players can't see how the other is doing.
No, get rid of that 7.
So they don't know how close the other is to being done, but at 20 minutes... We've seen some top players finish runs in 20 minutes. We've also seen some top players not finish runs in 20 minutes. So, it's hard to tell.
Like.
Hard to tell with your blinders on just how close you are to finishing.
Oh, one more line?
6
oh,
barely,
but still doesn't have
it.
Barely gets out of that. Does 6. 6 will advance to the finals 2 stages first.
Kynayo should do another reset here. Seems to be a common problem with Kynayo is getting pinned, not sending enough. And that's the sort of situation where you want to reset.
Yeah.
Oh, this Gary is very low.
That's a low Gary. No combos on that. If 6 can follow up with enough, this could still work.
Pin him.
Oh.
And that will do.
2 blocks left.
Love to see
That
it,
will
man.
certainly do just fine. And it is 6 first into Mewtwo.
Drop it.
And
Oh, and
Kynayo
Kynayo.
barely sets it up in time to crush Bruno. But it is 6's chance to take control of this match.
Immediately leveled off.
And yeah, Mewtwo's stack was just way too flat.
We all love you, Mewtwo. You're my favorite person.
But is Mewtwo really a person? Or a Pokemon? Or neither?
Isn't that like the whole concept of the first movie?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen the first Pokemon movie.
Okay. Can you believe that Herman Cain got writing credits on the second Pokemon movie? That's a bit of a deep cut right there.
Oh, well here's part of the danger of this Mewtwo stage, puzzlers. If you are new to this game, Mewtwo has no time for games. So if you lose to Mewtwo, you have to go back to Gary. So anyone runs out of time dealing with this stage,
Oh,
then
here comes
they
Kynayo.
gotta go back to Gary.
Can I have time to get to this? Yes.
Oh boy. 6 is dealing with Mewtwo, and Kynayo is starting Mewtwo. Can Kynayo snipe this game? Oh, not with that attack. That's not gonna work.
Gotta try again here.
Oh, Mewtwo does not know what to do with this. And that would have been a kill if Kynayo had sent enough. Oh, this is
as it is.
gonna have time to get there.
Mewtwo gets the time for the purples. He's gonna wreak more havoc.
Yeah, Mewtwo for 6, up to 2 minutes. Doesn't look like he's gonna be stopping anytime soon. Ooh, that's a lot of blocks wasted. Hold up. No, not gonna be enough wasted.
Well, gets to the purples.
Mewtwo going ham. Oh, that might be a
Mewtwo.
problem.
Oh,
That's gonna be
Mewtwo
it.
has got.
There it
nothing.
is.
Get squished.
That is all she wrote for 6's Mewtwo. After 2 minutes and 25 seconds, 6 finishes Game 2 with a time of 23 minutes, 39 seconds. Enough to get to Pokeball number 2. Oh, Kynayo.
Oh, and Kynayo
Oh, no.
crushed.
Kynayo can do nothing. Ah.
Man.
This is the only stage you cannot do that with, because they're right back to Gary the Second. It's the one place you cannot take a loss. What a punishing endgame PPL has. And to be fair, this is a secret level. You don't learn how to unlock this level in game until you've beaten hard mode. And otherwise you would put in a button combination to unlock this level. So I don't know how particularly balanced this was made, or if this level was really meant to be beaten per se. But that's still kind of a move, to put it lightly, to force you to restart the previous stage if you lose to Mewtwo. I think that behavior carries forward from the prototype to the prototype to this game that was made from the original Panepon that later got incorporated into the Japan-only Nintendo Puzzle Collection. Tetra's Attack did not do that. And it is certainly quite the design choice to put that in this version.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this game and GameCube Panepon are the only games that actually do such a thing for the last stage.
Gary, come on. Way to go, way to go, way to go, way to go, way to go.
Yep, this is usually this is the reason why people tend to turn the sounds off. And I don't mean turning the in-game music off to save time. I mean, like, people just literally mute their game to not have to listen to these sounds.
I think it's definitely very polarizing. Some people like the nostalgia. I like it. I don't get sick of it. But it is the same thing over and over again. As you find out what Ash's intentions are constantly.
So we are down to about a minute and a half left for Kynayo to finish this run out. Afterwards they would have to mercy kill the run to move on to the next game, and that will do it. Like, after that long at Gary the Second again, Kynayo will throw in the towel, count their time as the winning time plus 5 minutes. So 28:39 will be logged as their final time on that run. And Kynayo is certainly up against it here. I mean, easy and normal are left for game 3. And I don't like, the numbers suggest that the earlier levels revisit favor 6. So, like, what do you do here?
I mean, normal is the most random level left to pick from, so
Yeah.
I'd say you go with normal.
Especially with Kynayo, has not been topping off the opponents in a single attack. And sometimes that can be okay in normal mode, but you can get very punished in easy mode, and if you fall behind in easy mode, that can be it. So I agree that normal mode is the best call for Kynayo to try to get back into this match.
And that was Kynayo's choice for Game 3. So, we will play Blue hard for Kynayo to save their tournament life. We will see 14 stages. We will see a stage 1 that does not raise or stack at the beginning. And we will see stages 2 through 14 tend to go down to 4 or 5 lines of garbage. Just as we would play for hard mode. And let's start with FFR. How do you two feel about normal mode in general?
I mean, I mean, normal. I don't mind it too much, but just the combination of slow speed and, you know, the later AI cursor speed getting fairly quick, that kind of rivals hard mode. Can be a sort of a bad combination for potentially getting some quick times, and we've kind of seen it in the averages for these normal races where players have tend to struggle with it.
Here is Game 3 underway, and our field in general has had some issues with normal mode, taking close to 10 minutes on average to beat one of these normal runs.
Gotta send more here. He is having a hard time finding a follow-up, and Gary's gonna get to a clear here. Oh, never mind.
Not in time, and 6 was short on his follow-up. Gonna be losing a bit more time in that regard. Oh boy. Well, that that is the real pain point of normal mode. You have to send a lot to the first stage in order to top off the opponent. The rest of it tends to be a bit better. Better being relative, clearly. Oh no, Kynayo
How is that
did not get
enough?
double fours.
What? Get
And
Brock?
is a line short.
Both Brocks? Come on.
That's a 3
Please.
chain from
Boy.
6 Brock. Wow.
Jeez. And they-
Wow.
both of their disappointed head tilts in sync at that Brock.
Oh yes, that evened this race up very quickly. And we might see more of that as this run progresses. 'Cause yeah, if you are just a little bit off on these attacks, these opponents can waste a little bit of time. There's a garbage clear. More time waste. Kynayo's been dealing with a bit of that in this one. 6 will move on first. That is
I
a
guess
fairly big
the
margin.
anti-crush kill.
Fairly big margin, about 8 seconds. At this point. 6 needing a second chain, gonna get a 4 chain. That by itself will be enough.
Yeah, so got that pillar on the right. Get to 17. Is this surge going to cooperate for Kynayo? Not
Yes.
not too bad.
Yeah, I think both of our players here will be fine with times under 20 seconds. As long as they can find the combos within their chains. 6 cutting off the 4 chain. Did not need it. Was able to recognize it. And Erica will run out of time. 15 seconds. Meanwhile, Kynayo's Erica gets a garbage clear. And has more room to get another garbage clear. That's not nice.
You can always just send one more line. Okay, there it is. I mean, thankfully for Kynayo, he's not fallen too far behind 6. But definitely gonna want better stages than that, especially if 6 gets a 12.
That will certainly help 6's cause of shutting the door on this match and sending Kynayo to the sidelines for the rest of this tournament. I see Koga was trying to get to a match that had dematerialized and actually swapped out of a chain. And 6 gets out of Sabrina in 11 seconds to take a full stage lead. It's definitely going to take a lot for Kynayo to come back in this race, and Kynayo needs this to stay in the tournament.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice little lag chain there.
I see the lag 6 chain, and
Oh,
okay.
oh, that was a low
Okay.
right. Come on. Okay, I mean that's fine, but jeez.
Yep. Sabrina was trying to make a match. Already had in their mind to make a match while that combo block fell. They're not going to fall for that trap in that instance. That's unfortunate. So let's see how 6 is going to be able to react to this endgame. Spamming some 4 combos.
No.
Garbage is leveled off.
No leveling, please. Oh, that's gonna be a chain.
And look at Tracy scroll from top to bottom is going to get
Oh boy.
multiple chain sequences out of this.
Excuse me, Tracy?
Oh boy.
Tracy will now get 8
Tracy.
gazillion seconds to stop time.
Okay,
Let's go down.
this is not Toho Puzzle League. It's not 8 gazillion seconds of stop time like it would actually be in that game.
Yeah, but
You don't know
Puzzle League is just broken.
It is that is a broken version of a fan game that will stay forever in alpha, and I don't care because I think it has its charms. But 6 getting his charms out of this normal run right now has a near stage lead on Kynayo at this point. We're getting down to the final 4 stages.
Of course, Rocket gets to that.
Okay, Giovanni is dealing with 6's attack very well. 6 has not sent much of an attack. Giovanni's going to be living here for a bit. Here comes Kynayo.
No, what's happening?
Oh boy.
Giovanni,
Another garbage
please.
clear. Another
Giovanni.
combo.
Still clearing.
Another
Gets
chain.
another chain. 6 gets double 4s back in place. They will work.
43 seconds. Definitely not the time he needs to see. But Kynayo is not sent enough to their own Giovanni and is going to get their time wasted with another garbage clear. This game, I swear,
send more?
this game's
Okay,
an equal
that'll be
opportunity
good.
offender.
Right, there it is. There it is.
And there's Kynayo saving about 15 seconds on 6 on that stage. 6 following up that attack with an 8 combo, and that is pristine. That is just what you want to do on that stage.
Are you ready?
So that 13 seconds will put 6 in the driver's seat to bring this match home.
Stop leveling the
Especially with
stack,
that garbage
please.
clear.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no.
We talked about this game.
Yeah, they were pillars, but they leveled. They had the combo blocks evened out,
I'm gonna
not separated.
6 sent a 5 chain to this Lorelei, and without the double 4s, it's not going to pay off.
Or I can have a time to get to that red. Oh, but does not to notice the conflict.
She was getting some time. She was getting some time to react to that. Not anymore. Time there. 33 seconds. We'll put 6 first into the final stage, but Kynayo with a 14 makes up a lot of time there. And so it will be Bruno deciding who lives on. 6 starting with 2 chain. Oh, not quite getting the purples over for a 3 chain. Probably needed that 3 chain. It's going to follow up with a 4 chain, but Bruno has cleared the garbage. Kynayo starting with a 3 chain of their own.
There's
Going to
be
get
an
a 4
airwalk
chain.
there. Kynayo sent
6,
a pretty good
6.
attack.
Bruno's clearing garbage. Kynayo,
And Kynayo
Bruno
gets
is
out.
not.
Wow.
And Kynayo steals a game at the very end. Thanks to Bruno. 10:03 to a 10:07 gives
Jeez.
Kynayo their first Pokeball. Crazy how the race can get decided on just that turnaround. That Bruno was capable of giving such a turnaround. That was insane.
You can never take that Bruno for granted. You don't get a good attack on him. He can punish you out of all the normal mode opponents. And maybe 6 was a little rushed there. As you mentioned, neither of these competitors know where the other person is, and as the timer gets toward 10 minutes, you probably start to get a little antsy. You try to play frantically, you cut off your attack a little bit shorter, and maybe that's what happened with 6 there.
And as Kynayo stays alive in this tournament, stays alive in this match, we have one more level in the rotation to play. It is easy mode. We have to get to the slowest level of them all for Kynayo's tournament life. But it's still 6 in the driver's seat in this match overall, because even if Kynayo does win this race, the choice for Game 5 would go to 6. And 6 would have the entire menu open to him for the Game 5 level to play. So Kynayo is going to have to do a lot more still to win this match. I had to remind myself a little bit how long the pregame took on this race. Alright, timers are counting down. We are ready to start this Game 4. It is the easy level. It is 11 stages. Kynayo needs this to stay in the tournament. 6 would like to shut the door right now. Here we go. And at the start, we will see a Gary that does not raise a stack. So, 7 lines are probably going to be needed to fell him, and 6 is needing a 6 chain to get to the required number. It's still a little bit short.
Probably. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the purples. That probably would have had time to clear them.
And it is Kynayo advancing out of Gary first. And we'll also see that Brock does not want to raise a stack at the beginning. So we will rinse and repeat the 7-line assault. And we don't have to be too particular about the combos.
Oh, look at that. Around. And cutting off. Woo!
What an incredibly fast display from 6. Getting the 13-second Brock. You're thrilled to see times where the 2 stages under 15 seconds each. So 6 has got to feel better about that, but we are virtually in a dead heat as the easy run truly begins. Now these opponents will raise. Now we race for 4 lines.
Hello? Misty?
Wow.
What are we doing? Can I get to 12?
Misty get a 3 chain off of 6 there. That is very uncommon to see that on easy mode. Jeez.
The only thing that these opposing attacks will do is waste time. That's all they're capable of doing. They are not a threat at this level. Not a threat to win, but they can stall you out a little bit, and oh boy, that's a 10. 6 gets the 10 and catches right back up. We're going to see little jousts for position just like that, where one person gets a 12, the other gets an 18. We're going to be seeing that a fair bit, I feel, throughout this race. I don't actually remember how this race fully progresses. I have the results in front of me, but I forget the stage-to-stage progression. Kynayo gets an 11, and 6 gets the garbage clear. And the chain off the garbage. That's gonna lose at least 10 seconds from 6 on this stage. you really hate to see that. Those kinds of things can be the entire difference between a win and a loss.
Oh, Kynayo's got to get something else going here, possibly. No, what are you doing? Koga? Oh, okay.
Okay, didn't get to the pillar in time. That was fortunate.
That was close.
And Kynayo is up by maybe like 5 or 6 seconds right now. And that's very sizable in easy mode.
Very hard to make up in a single stage. And if Kynayo can find the chains, and that's a pretty decent restart
that's a good
to that
recovery.
chain.
But there's a clear right there if they're gonna find it. Oh,
Oh.
That was close. And I think Kynayo might join the rest of us in wondering why Sabrina did not go for the nearest matches, but these foes still work in mysterious ways.
I thought I was gonna be able to get lunch sometime relatively soon at the end of that normal mode run. But it's okay, because we got some exciting action going on here.
Very sizable attack from Kynayo. Could have dropped that earlier on the Blaine with the state of his stack. And that's going to be enough for a 13. So we're heading into the final 3 stages. It is Kynayo in the lead. And I can appreciate that horizontal full row 6 combo that 6 just got. All blues.
Yep.
In a single row.
Yeah.
Very satisfying. Okay, Kynayo gets the 7 there. Oh, he's gonna...
That's an aggressive
cut it
cutoff.
off there.
And that's going to be enough for a 13.
Right.
That fell very quickly. And Kynayo, thanks to the speed of this level, Kynayo had a lot of time to decide if the chain was worth continuing and made the correct choice. But let's not count 6 out just yet. There's another 10. 6 gets a couple more of those, and Kynayo slips up. 6 could steal this match right back.
Kynayo's got to send more here.
Let's
That
send one
looks
more
fine.
line.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That will be a 14.
Kynayo's up by about 14 seconds, and it would take some really bad luck to give that away
Not
here.
enough extra combos from 6. 6 is going to lose a little bit of ground here. Technically gained a second, but not the kind of time he needs to see here. Kynayo has a chance to force a game 5 right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm not sure that was what they wanted. That might be a problem. Oh, but Giovanni's way out of position.
Yeah.
And
no.
that will do it.
A quick
Kynayo
scare.
finishes with a 6:23. One of the better easy times we've
Jeez,
seen
Kynayo.
in our tournament. Not to be too outdone, 6 finishes with a 6:31. So less than a second per stage decides this one. And Puzzlers, we are going to a game 5. What a crazy turnaround to this match. Things look very hopeless for Kynayo with the hardest levels out of the way. But the easy levels, saving them in this one. And
Yeah, so
the
now-
world is 6's oyster. What will 6 pick for Game 5? And you can tell by 6's face that he is deep in thought.
I mean, if you're 6 here, 6 is like topping off the opponent pretty consistently and was getting some pretty bad luck in that easy mode. But at the same time, you don't really want to go to easy mode unless you're a very clear favorite, because you can just get screwed by one clear. Honestly, I would consider going back to V-Hard for this. Like, everything else has been so close, but a 6 has that extra bit of experience on the harder difficulties, and like he got a 23 the first time, and he's definitely capable of better than that. But it's just a matter of are you willing to accept that RNG of V-Hard? Because every other stage, you just top off the opponent. They'll die eventually, you know, aside from Gary 2 in hard mode. But in V-Hard, you can have those 5-minute stages, and you just have to risk that.
Certainly no guarantees here either, because even though Kynayo had a trouble with that V-Hard, Kynayo is certainly capable of finishing within that margin of troll that 6 loves to talk about every time. We've seen some crazy things from Kynayo. We saw some good stages early in the V-Hard from Kynayo. Just, I don't know, there might also be a time commitment thing too, because this was kind of late at night for both of these players when this match was played. Like, do you want to spend another 20 minutes doing a V-Hard run, or do you want to spend maybe half that time doing a hard run, as an example?
I don't think it's about the time, though. It's about what do you think is going to help you win. Because there's a lot on the line here. Like, as of right now, you know, if you win this tournament, you get one half of a Baconator, maybe 3/4 of a Baconator combo. And you got to think long and hard about what you'd be willing to do for that.
Well, we are going hard for Game 5. That was the choice 6 decided to make. Like, maybe there's only so much RNG 6 was willing to take in a single run.
Yeah, I do like that call. Sometimes Kynayo struggles with his attacks, and later half hard mode can downstack a lot.
Certainly some execution will have to be picked up by Kynayo in order to change their fortunes on this hard run. But it is Game 5. And we've seen some crazy Game 5 things happen in the past. But we are seconds away from seeing the start of how this match concludes. It's the 3C 6, the 9C Kynayo. One of these players is going home at the end of this race. Here we go.
Let's do it to it.
Yep, match is gonna end how it started.
No, naturally.
And
Oh,
look at that from
hold up
Kynayo. A very short attack rewarded with an 8. That is unfathomable. It's almost impossible to get faster than that.
I think I've gotten a
Absurd.
7 like once, maybe once or twice.
It is definitely an absurd time to get. Indeed. Definitely a highlight-worthy moment from Kynayo. The start of this run. Gonna pick it up with a 15. And looks like 6 might get another 15 out of this stage, as he will. But starting about 7 seconds behind Kynayo out of the first 2 stages. Kynayo keeps this up, we could have an upset on our hands. Kynayo would have really wanted that 4 chain.
Oh, but What was
And
the...
I don't
Still
know
out of
where
position,
Misty
though.
was going.
Still enough for a 12. 6 will get an 11 and make up a second. Let's not care about the margins too much, though. It's still very early on. We've definitely seen hard stages go past 30 seconds in this tournament. Probably saw a few of them earlier in this match, so it is too early to count anyone and
Kanayo's
anything
got to
out.
send a little bit more.
Hmm.
That 4 combo is not going to make an extra line.
Extra combo is not quite there. Gonna sell for the 21, and just like that, 6 has made up just about all of the deficit in that single stage. That actually puts 6 about 2 seconds behind, actually. How will Kynayo approach this stage? Gonna let the 2 chain fall. Did not find a way to extend it any further.
Ooh, an 8 combo though. That will send 8 lines.
No,
Yeah,
if
that's
only
totally
8
how that
combos
works.
were. If only 8 combos did that.
It does tend to feel that way when you get a 8 combo or higher.
That will allow 6 to take the lead. 6,
Oh, what an
ever
attack
the
there!
consistent approach.
No, what are you doing?
Oh,
Excuse
that's
me.
a little rude.
But not gonna have time to do anything else.
Okay,
Okay,
light
Kynayo
punish,
finds a
that's
4
alright.
chain. Gonna
Oh
get
my God,
chained
stop.
on a little bit.
Please, please.
Just
What
all
is
the
this timer scam? What is this? Okay. Game.
Okay. Wasn't the
That's
worst timer
bit
skin, that's alright.
Okay, 6 finds an 8 combo at the end of that 3 chain, so this garbage will stack fairly well on top, and probably needed all of that to keep that
Nice.
12-second stage. Well done.
Kynayo doesn't get that second double 4.
Just gonna
But
hope
Laura-
the 5 chain will do enough. That one piece of combo separation does get it done. But 6 is definitely laying it on these early opponents. Nice 8 combo follow-up if he needed it, which he does not. So again, under 20 seconds is fine. It is certainly fine.
Ooh, that's
Kynayo
a-
gets a lag
Ooh,
5
nice
chain
lag chain there.
out
That
of
was
that
pretty.
attack. Does not get the second
I
4
actually
combo to
need-
fall, and
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
is not gonna get punished, thankfully.
Wow.
certainly could have been grounds for a garbage clear after that.
Six
Certainly
again, the
seen
first
opponents
garbage
do that.
clear. Almost would have been a chain there. Probably gonna have time to get to that. Yeah. This is Kynayo's chance, depending on if this Tracy cooperates.
Oh, Kynayo double
Kynayo
swapped
got
out
us-
of the 4 chain.
Oh, of course there's a clear right in that pillar. There's gonna be a lag chain, okay?
Okay,
got
will
pillars
hold
there.
here. So, making up a little bit of ground, I believe, on that Tracy. We're still fairly close here. Looking looking about a 15, about 10-ish second deficit. Still plenty of time.
Rocket's got some pillars, and that's good. Oh, and Kynayo, that's a good attack from Kynayo. His Rocket's also got some pillars as well. Stop. Okay.
Okay.
Holding steady.
13, 14, keeping things in the same ballpark. Gonna need Kynayo's gonna need 6 to run into some extra difficulties. That 4 chain by itself might not be enough.
Oh,
It will not be
those
enough.
purples are right there.
Definitely not enough.
And look at this response from Giovanni.
Oh, that's
all
a
the
big
time in the
garbage
world now.
clear. I get some separation.
Well,
Separation
that might be
again.
enough.
Okay,
That is
all
enough.
right.
Kynayo takes the lead. And this
Hard
lead is
mode.
just going to grow.
Can you, hard mode? Can you please stop? Can you just let our buddies, you know,
Oh boy.
do their best in America and then be rewarded for their effort?
Oh, this Geo is over a minute. Geo continues to chain into another garbage clear.
Ugh. The attack is still continuing.
Finally.
Minute 7.
Wow.
Oh, but Kynayo is struggling on
This
this.
isn't... Oh no, Kynayo hasn't sent enough here either after about 30 seconds. Oh, that's going to be a
Still not
real
enough.
problem
Oh,
with
okay,
that garbage
God.
clear. Oh no.
You gotta follow up here. Stop! What?
Oh,
What are you
jeez.
doing,
Richie is following up. Oh boy.
And just like that, 6 takes the lead right back with the 11-second Richie of his own.
Oh my God!
Are you ready?
These swings
Ugh.
are ginormous.
This win probability chart is just going haywire.
Oh, can you imagine if we were able to keep stats enough to have a win probability
Hey,
chart?
let's get the baseball nerds on it. Oh,
does
this
this
Lorelei
garbage
is like,
separate enough? It separates enough.
oh, this Lorelei is
And
so
out of
low.
position. So that's a 22 for 6.
Lorelei, what are you
Keeping
doing?
up the pace, and Kynayo had to send so much to Lorelei.
Oh, this might just be it. This is hard.
What a crazy amount.
Has the
Yeah.
blues
Lorelei.
lined up perfectly?
Lorelei continuing to get garbage clears. 6 going up to a 5 chain to ensure that the double 4s are put into place.
Those
And
are
that
some
will be a
juicy
real distraction.
pillars.
Man.
Just like that, 6 has a full stage lead going into the final stage. So the way this match has been trending, 6 has the opportunity to reverse his fortunes and take home this match right now. 6 has the double 4s. Makes a 4 chain. Gonna turn into a 5 chain. Gary's stack is very high. Has to scroll a little bit. Nothing on his top line though.
Oh, that's
And
gonna
that
be
down
it.
stacking means Gary
Wow.
too is kind of free. Right as Kynayo finishes there, Bruno too.
Why can't that ever happen to me? You love to see it. GG 6.
And 6 will finish with 10:06 and take home Pokeball number 3 and the win. Those were some crazy swings throughout that match.
I can
Yeah.
see
What an
why
effort from both players.
Yeah, so much back and forth action. Going to a game 5.
Kynayo
We
came
were that
back at the
close.
last minute on normal mode. That easy mode was really close as well. And then hard mode just hard moded all over the place. Like Lorelei pretty much decided it for Kynayo. Or against
We were
Kynayo.
that close. We were that close to losing our 3 seed. Our overall 3 seed was almost downed just like that. But
These are very
with-
reliable seeds.
But with that in mind, let's make our result official. 3-2. 6 moves on to the next round. Commiserations to Kynayo. What a great effort. But 6 will wipe the sweat off and await his next opponent in the other side of this loser's quadrant, whatever that may be. Let's take another look at our bracket and remind us just who will be playing tomorrow. It is GamerX459 and Tetris Attacker Tayman who will fight to be your next opponent, and I Like Being Smart and BB Forky will fight to be Six's next opponent. Tayman, how much are you looking forward to either one of your potential opponents?
Well, Gamer and TA are both similar players, both a bit of glass cannons, both very intimidating with the sort of luck I've been getting recently. So I think with either one of them, if I'm playing well and getting average luck, I have a fairly good shot. But that's not how it's been happening. So I think for me, the key is just to play well, no matter what sort of luck I'm getting. But definitely getting to the point where things could be scary with either one of them.
And FFR, I Like Being Smart, BB Forky, those two are certainly very capable of putting together a great match. How much are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, I can't wait for that classic matchup. Both players definitely very capable of putting up some really awesome times. BB Forky at one point even holding the S hardball record a couple times. So I'm definitely looking forward to a very classic matchup of two longtime members.
Yeah, they are definitely pillars of the community. Actually been running this game since 1997, so they definitely have that experience. That is a clash of the titans right there.
Very impressive to start playing the game in 1997 when the game was released in 2000. What an amazing feat. Maybe they have the same time traveling powers that you do, Tayman. Now I have to wonder what's going on around here. Maybe now I have to wonder if there are some shenanigans afoot. But we'll see how their games are going to play out on tomorrow's broadcast. So, gentlemen, any final thoughts on what we saw today? Let's start with Tayman.
Well, I can see why you put that six Kynayo match as the Saturday finale. That had some wild swings in it. Kynayo really rebounded really well after struggling after those first couple matches, and just kind of fell a little short in hard mode. But PPL just did its thing. It trolled all of us. It trolled me. It trolled Six. It trolled Kynayo. But like they say in golf, it's you against the course. So we're all just struggling with this game and trying to figure it out, and making some good friends along the way.
Indeed. Final thoughts, FFR?
V hard, still giving players to fits. It's V hard living up to its name as to what the V actually stands for in the Panepon for the GameCube. It's not very, it is violence, and it once again chose violence today.
We are not done with V Hard yet this weekend, Puzzlers. We've got 2 more matches to bring you that may have to come face to face with some sort of deity for having to play V hard, and hope that all of you will be along for that ride on tomorrow's show. And that's going to do it for us for today. For FFR Pro 21, for Tayman ND, and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, saying until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
Play this game.